Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. I am M.Daffa. I am from class 2C Islamic Guidance and Counseling Study Program. Here I will present an social adjustment for new students in the pandemic time COVID-19. Abstract. The focus of this research is to examine the impact of social adjustment of new students during the COVID-19 pandemic or coronavirus disease. This research method uses a qualitative descriptive method in obtaining information on the social adjustment of new students during the COVID-19 pandemic. Research shows that new students during the COVID-19 pandemic regarding their social adjustment, be it with peer of or their school member, cause problems such as bullying between fellow students and students who do not know the teacher on the school environment. Furthermore, considering the learning that is carried out online. Introduction. Humans are social beings who are part of condition where they are always faced with different expression and demand. Julian Panero. Not only that, new students are expected to be able to familiarize themselves both with the class itself and outside the classroom. Likewise, new students can adjust to the teacher or a resident in the school. A child grows into a young child after the growth toward the egg level. The child will face many life challenges and life trials. Schools that treat high achieving students are related not only to the curriculum and the amount of teacher time, but the state of school circumstances such as teacher to student and teacher interaction with student. In other words, aspects of the school have a meaningful position in the achievement of student achievement in school. Social adjustment in the formation of attitude by person. Dr. Ahmad Susanto. The process of teaching activities in the new school year in particular challenge given the current pandemic state. The current pandemic situation requires educators to innovate by changing the face-to-face education system to online learning or what we often call online. The combined education system can also apply face-to-face and online learning to area in the green zone by following government regulation by complying with 5M health protocol. Online learning currently has many disadvantages, namely students have difficulty accessing the internet network, do not have the cost to buy internet quota, and there are also students who do not have cell phone. Students, especially new students, experience difficulties in mastering the learning material, and they also cannot get to know the environment, teacher, and new friends at school. Method. From the description of the problem above, the method used by the author in writing scientific paper are literally an observation method. The literary method at least take the breath at insight in order to get a research by studying and understanding the theory and concept from reference source for book, journal, and internet, so that they have a good and applied foundation in science. Result and discussion. The result of the research conducted by research where the research analyzed the information that had been obtained. If adolescents have spiritual, intellectual, and emotional maturity, they are positive related to the child adjustment. Two people who have great spiritual feel that they have more social skills that contribute to a proportional attitude. Spiritually act as a protective factor for a person to carry out an antisocial attitude and make people inclined to a proportional attitude. The act of adolescence is divided into three levels, namely number one, young children act 12 to 15, number two, middle youth act 15 to 18, and number three, late youth at the age of the 18 to 22. That is starting from the early childhood phase. They have the skill to carry out social interaction with older people and peers. The attention of young people continues to be interacted and plan of activity. School students are like social beings in the life and are expected to be able to familiar themselves with the social area, because they really show that adolescents cannot be spared from themselves who are dynamical and progressive teaching change. All human behavior is essentially an adjustment response. Women are special in the adolescent phase. Not a few adolescents have found it in carrying out self-adjustment and social adjustment with their area and peers, are not accept, let alone reject and abstract in by the area and their peers, being faced with difficulties in impacting self-adjustment. That a few adolescents have found in carrying out self-assessment and social assessment with their peers are not accept, let alone reject and abstract by the area and their peers. Conclusion: School, the great hack actively student and relate not to the curriculum and the amount of teaching time, but to the state of school circumstances such as teacher to student and the pattern of teacher-student interaction. Online learning curriculum has many shortcomings, including students having difficulty accessing the internet network. Number two, not a few adults find themselves alone in the carrying out self-assessment and social assessment with their area and peers, are not accept, let alone reject and abstractive by the area and the peers, fail to carry out social and self-assessment, make young people continue to face difficulties in implementing self-assessment. That is all and thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.